Hey everybody, this video introduces a new feature in Golf League Tracker for handicap only leagues, which allows your players to enter their scores into the system and then the league administrator confirming those scores are valid or deleting them, and those scores will then be used for the handicap calculation of the players. Previously, league administrators were the only ones who could enter scores, but now as league admin, you can turn this feature on to alleviate you from having to enter scores from a number of players. So how do you do this? Very simple. We're going to go into change league settings. I'm logged in as administrator right now for my handicap only test league. I'm going to click on change league settings. I'm going to filter by the general category, which I already have it selected. And you'll notice a new setting called allow player score entry. Right now it's set to no by default. I'll click edit, change it to yes, save it. And now I am going to log in, I'm going to log out and back in as the player for this league to show you what it looks like for the player. Okay, so I've logged out and I've logged back in as the player for my handicap only league. And now that scoring is turned on, you'll notice there's a new option up here for your players that says scoring. And the player will come in here, they'll click on scoring, they will choose their name, and it lists all the scores they have entered under their name and whether the score has been confirmed or not. So I'm going to pick my course. And to do this, you have to have a golf course entered into your course list. They cannot just enter a slope and rating for their score. You have to set up a course ahead of time in your course list if you're league administrator. So I will choose my golf course. I will choose my tee box, the date of my score, and of course my score. And I'll just click save and exit. Okay, so now I'm back to my home page, and I will go back into scoring just to show you what it does here. And I'll choose player 10 again. And now you'll notice my score has been entered, and this new score is not yet confirmed. This score will not affect my handicap until the league administrator comes in here and confirms that score. So let's say a few people have entered their scores, and I will just enter a few of these. In this case, this will be back 9. And we'll just enter 3 scores. Okay, so now I've entered some scores here. Obviously, different players would be entering their own score, but there's nothing that is preventing a player from entering a score for another player. So after the round, they could go and one person from the group could go and enter all 4 scores into the system. Very simple to do. So now I'm going to log back out and then log in as league administrator again. So let's say it's later in the day. I'm going to go in and confirm all the scores that were entered for the day. Okay, so I've logged back in as administrator, and now you're going to see under weekly admin a new option here when you have unconfirmed scores for your league. It's going to put a little exclamation point and tell you how many unconfirmed scores there are and that you must confirm them before they're included. So I'm going to click on confirm scores. Again, I'm league administrator now. And I see all 3 scores that were just entered and the course details. So I can, if they're all good, if they all look good, I can just go and hit confirm delete scores. If I want to delete one, let's say there was a mistake with player 11, I can go and mark this as delete just by clicking on the confirm delete button. This toggles back and forth, as you can see. And now when I click confirm delete, it says, are you sure you want to confirm and or delete? And this is a one-time deal. You can't go back from this. Now, you can go back and edit scores that are entered as league administrator, but you can't toggle these scores once they're in there. And in fact, the ones that are deleted are gone forever. So I'm going to say yes. So you'll notice before I do that, player 10 and 12 I'm going to confirm, and player 11 I'm deleting. All right, so now I can go into manage scores, and I only have 3 scores in here in my test league, but the 2 that I confirmed were on January 31st for player 10 and 12, and there they are. So now the next thing I would do is update handicaps, and it tells you right here, handicaps are not automatically updated when I'm entering these scores. So I'll click on here to calculate handicaps, and then I'm going to click on calculate player handicaps, and yes, and it just takes a second to do, and done. So I hope this makes it a lot easier for you guys to manage your league. You can always go back and edit the scores that someone entered if they made a mistake, chose the wrong course, the wrong side, something like that. Or you could just delete them and have your players re-enter them again if they made a mistake. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Hope you like the new feature. Thanks.